Hello, my name is Dean Seward. I've created a program called CyberSpy Intel Station. Let me ask you something. How often have you had to break off of your product creation schedule or anything else that you're doing, go up to your bookmark menu while you're surfing, and sift through hundreds, maybe thousands like me, bookmarks, just to find one particular site? And it gets even worse when you try and find a bookmark that you haven't seen for the last 3 years, and you spent 10 minutes out there, and you don't remember. Well, I got tired of that cycle, because going back to your product creation process is very difficult after you break your train of thought like that. Since I've been a professional programmer for the last 30 years, I decided to take some action on it. So I created a piece of software called CyberSpy Intel Station. Why CyberSpy? Well, I just thought that looked really cool. Now we have a wide variety of ways that you can store your bookmarks so that you can get to them fast, easily, and with a built-in user interface. Let's go into the Internet Marketing interface right now. Here you can see the entire interface for the Internet Marketing screen of CyberSpy Intel Station. As you can see, there are several major portions of the screen. We have 2 rows of buttons down the side. These are all of the different sites that you can get to using the pre-stored set of bookmarks and links. The top set is simply navigation. Just like a web browser, you can go to the home system, which is this page. You can click search, you go to Google, click refresh, you can go back a page, you can go forward a page. We'll go back to the home page right now. Embedded in the center of this application is its very own web browser. You can have, let's cut to the quick here. If I want to go to a site, I want to go to clickbank.com, all I do is I click ClickBank, ClickBank, and it, boom, there it is. It's loaded up for me right away. That works for any of these sites. Flippa, I want to go to Flippa, I want to see what prices on websites are. Boom, there's Flippa right there. You can just do an immediate search there. Wix Flash websites, easy way to put together beautiful websites, no problem. This one takes a moment to load because it's a Flash website, and you know how Flash websites are as well as I do. It takes some time to get loaded. Now, let me show you something else that's very special about the system here. In the center here, you'll see a Google custom search engine. Now, it's true that you can go to each one of these sites. Let's say I'm looking for a flame effect for a Photoshop font. Well, I can go to each one of these and type in flame effect Photoshop, or I can type in make money or home business or whatever you want for each and every single one of those sites, and boy, would that get real old real fast. So I put all of these sites into a Google custom search engine. So if I do a make money search, it's not going to get all the esoterica that you usually get with a Google search. It's going to go directly to these 40 sites and see what they have available in the make money area. We click the search. Of course, we got Google's obligatory ads. There's nothing we can do about that. We get responses from entrepreneurs.about.com because we have the about system in here somewhere. I can't find it right at the moment. Prosperly, debt consolidation, tips and tricks, HQ.com, InternetMarketing.com, WikiHow.com, YouTube.com, Squidoo. These are all sites here. Squidoo right there. We've got YouTube over here somewhere. And it pulls out very, very targeted. There's Warrior Forum, HomeBusinessAbout.com. It picks out just sites, and these sites that are likely to have what you're looking for. Now, another nice thing about this system, the way I've designed it, is that there are 20 links on this side, there are 20 links on this side, all going out to different websites. Websites that are likely to be used more frequently by internet marketers. For niche research, you're going to want to know how to get to the Google Insights, what's happening in the world. Alexa's hottest at the moment, Amazon's best sellers at the moment. There are a lot of different ways that you can tell what is going on in the world and how to select your niches from it. Once you've got a niche selected, of course, you want to go to the Google Keyword tool. You can go to the Warrior Forum to get advice, ClickBank to look for products to promote. JV Notify Pro and Product Calendar, or you might want to see what's going to be released in upcoming days and weeks, what products are going to be released in the internet marketing world, so that you can build a website around it and get a lead on promoting them. There are a lot of different ways that you can use this interface. And yet, I'm the author of this product. These are my favorite websites. I don't suppose they are necessarily your favorite websites. So I've given you the ability to change any of these links anytime you want to, forever, to be your own websites. Included with the package in the zip file are 4 or 5 different link files, HTML files. All those files contain are hyperlinks. These hyperlinks are what controls what shows up in each and every one of these buttons. If you go to the IM, there's one labeled specifically for internet marketing. You go to that IM file, you change, say, you don't want Google Insights in there anymore. You want Yahoo Financials so you can keep track of your markets daily. Well, you go into the web file, you change the address to the Yahoo Financials address. You change the label here that shows up on the button to Yahoo Financials. Shut down and reload this screen. And forevermore, that is no longer going to read Google Insights. That is going to read Yahoo Financials. That's the way it will be forever and ever after that until you go into that file and you change it. So every time you load it up from this point forward, you're going to get Yahoo Financials on this button. And you can change any one of these buttons in the 2 columns on the side. These are not able to be changed like that. Now, let's continue a little bit. Let's get rid of that. These buttons also are toggles. So one click turns it on, one click turns it off. Next up, we have more niche gathering, science and technology. You may need to know what's going on in the science and technology world, CyberNet News. There you go. You learn to let's find a new one. We'll go to Gizmodo here. You may want to pick and choose different niches out of the technology sphere. I have several blogs on technology, and they do very well traffic-wise. I get thousands and thousands of hits a month, and I do virtually no advertising for them. The SciTech, I cover the gamut. Popular science. You can now, I remember when I was a kid, Popular Science magazine, and this was a lot of years ago, more than I care to think about. Popular Science magazine has put every single one of their back issues online for free. So you go to the Popular Science website, you can do a search, and you can go in and find all their back issues. Life Hack and Hack Life. Life Hack is a very nice, essentially how to hack little things in your life. The 5 most common mistakes productive people make. This is a gem. And even more of a gem is Mark and Angel Hack Life. I go to this site all the time. Because face it, we are people. We are not just internet marketers. This site is 101 things to do before you die. 30 things to start doing for yourself. 15 ways to live and not merely exist. This is a human site. This is all about being a human being, not being a marketer, not being a geek. So we have 40 different science and technology sites that you can go to for either your personal interest or your niche research. SciTech. Let me get my remote back up here. We can double click it again to get out of it. I have this up all day. I may not want to leave the system, and yet I need information. Well, I've included 40 of the biggest search systems available anywhere on the internet in this system. Heck, here's Wolfram Alpha. It's a supercomputer that you have access to. Internet Movie Database. You've all heard of IMDb. Amazon, it's quick. Nice thing about that is, unlike Google and most of the other search engines, that doesn't track your IP address or where you came from, so you can search in private. Nobody knows what you're searching for or cares. National Geographic Maps, USA.gov, huge store of federal information, taxpayer funded, so it's all free and in the public domain. National Geographic Maps. Remember when we were kids, we got National Geographic magazine? Every month they had a map in there. Well, National Geographic has put them all online, so you can go in and you can search for their maps for any little places. You can search for Scotland or Zimbabwe or any place that they've ever made a map for. RefDesk, fabulous research system. Wikipedia, you've all heard of Wikipedia. Encyclopedia, well, we've got 2 or 3 encyclopedias. We've got encyclopedia.com here, we've got Britannica over here. The Internet Public Library. There are all kind of different search engines here. The Library of Congress, the biggest library in the world. Audiobooks, Project Gutenberg, Free Text Archive of all out-of-print books that they can possibly lay their hands on. Video Jug, how-to videos on every imaginable topic. And of course, YouTube is there. So that would be search engines and SciTech. Many times we get our niches from what is happening in the news. World Cup, soccer, Wimbledon, tennis, train crashes, whatever trips your trigger. We have all kinds of news resources in here. The astronomy picture of the day, again, Alexa Hottest, front pages from some of the major newspapers around the country, Fox Business News, Yahoo Business News, Business Week magazine, BBC World Service, Google Maps,